Get ready for the greatest night of your life. There will be hell to pay.
I am the measure of excellence.
I will kill anybody that gets in my way.
You mess with the bull, you get the horn.
Mess with the live wire and you're only going to get shocked.
If you start with me, I will finish it.
This is my show.
Please welcome General Manager SWF, Jackie Smooth.
Ladies and gentlemen, we want to welcome you to episode 18 of SWF ReVenge, and we are kicking things right off the bat with the general manager.
Yeah, typically when she's coming down to the ring to open the show, she's got some kind of big announcement, so I would expect much the same.
Yes, and on the eve of Dark Horizon, we still don't know the third competitor for either team. I'm almost certain what Jackie Blue is coming down here is going to shed some light on one of those questions at least. Hell, she might even have an inside track on the other one.
I guess we're about to find out.
Good evening, Miami, Florida. Ladies and gentlemen, superstars and femmes, tonight is the night. Security has been tightened. Each of the RBN general managers have been put on notice. And my show will run like clockwork. Tonight, the sun will set and the moon will begin its rise into the black. Dark Horizon is upon us. The final spot for Team SWF is on the line, and I will have only the best of the best. Therefore, it will be a no disqualification match between none other than PG-13 and Kyle Andrews.
What a match!
Wow!
That's right.
Oh my goodness. We're right on the heels of that match announcement, and it looks like Kyle Andrews might have something to say here.
Oh, absolutely.
The former SWF champion on his way to the ring, and I don't know if he's going to be happy or upset about this announcement.
I'm having conflicted emotions too.
Blue, you've got to be joking me. You can't actually be serious.
Mr. Andrews, do you really expect to just be handed the most coveted opportunity of the season thus far on a silver platter?
No. Nothing of the sort. Quite the contrary. I'm coming out here to tell you that I refuse your offer to be in the match at all.
What?
Is your hearing going along with your mind, Blue? I said no. You see, right now I don't think I'm what you're looking for anyway. You've got what you wanted, and I'm not your SWF champion anymore. I lost my rematch, so I can't see how you think I fall under the definition of best of the best.
I can see your point, and I'm thrilled to see you without that title around your waist. However, while no one, and I mean no one, appreciates this self-imposed brooding and moping phase that you're going through, Andrews, your timing is less than ideal. I may not like you, but your talents are a different story. So, I'm prepared to offer you a deal.
You know what? Nothing you have to say is going to change my mind. I've made my decision, And that is
when Team SWF wins at Dark Horizon. If you are a part of that team, I will give you another shot at the SWF Championship before Mind Games.
just like that? Alright, I'm in.
Excellent. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have one more piece of exciting business to attend to. Without further ado, I present to you the final member of Team RBN, and my most welcome guest here this evening, Mr. Jason Brigade of WWR.
Oh my goodness!
Wow.
The announcement has been made!
I'm shocked.
Thank you, ma'am. I really do appreciate that, but also have something that I need to say. Rather, I have a request to make.
Since you had the decency to accept my invitation, not once, but twice, in much better form than either Corey Jones or Kinzo, I'd be happy to hear it.
Well, that's just it, ma'am. I never intended on being entered into the high-stakes match, and, well, I believe I deserve a solid one-on-one match with an SWF superstar to show all of our fans that the RBN is about entertainment, not an invasion.
Consider it booked, Mr. Brigade. You'll have your match on the next episode of SWF Extra before Dark Horizon.
That's a blockbuster announcement. I wonder who he's going to face.
Wow. I don't know what to say.
What you want? Come on. What you want? Come on. What you want? Come on. What you want?
This match is set for one. Introducing first from Salisbury, Texas, Jay Curry.
Well, we've got a little bit of a preview match here, but my mind is still reeling. The third member of Team RBN has been announced. It is Jason Brigade from the WWR. And we have our match set to decide the third member of Team SWF. So, what a blockbuster night already.
Yeah, I'm kind of interested to see who he's going to be facing at SWF Extra. That's the biggest mystery.
Yeah, Jackie Blue booked the match, but she did not specify an opponent. So, it'll be interesting to see who Brigade gets on Extra. But we already know Team RBN has quite the record on SWF Extra. In the meantime, we've got this match, Big D versus Jay Curry. Both men's respective teams will be facing off at Dark Horizon with the #1 contendership to the tag titles on the line. And there's a little bit of history behind this match as well.
Oh, absolutely. Big D and T-Rock cost the Smoking Aces back at Penning the Flames.
And they came in, they interfered with the tag title match. Curry and Legale have tried to get their revenge. Now, they tried to get it in an uncivil dispute, but they were not successful. We'll have to see how successful they are against Big D and T-Rock at Dark Horizon in Atlanta, Georgia. That match is bound to be a barn burner.
Oh, absolutely. It's one of the many matches that's on tap for coming up here in a couple weeks, so it's going to be really interesting to see it transpire.
Yes, with tag title implications, the Devil Dogs will be watching that match very closely. Starting things out here, though, seeing who's going to have the momentum going into Atlanta. Big D side headlock. No, Curry. Elbow to the gut. Sends him into the ropes. Big back body drop.
These two are moving pretty quick early. A lot of basic technical wrestling. It's a way to set the
Big
tone.
D off the ropes here. Double leg drop connects. Big D the faster of the two men in there, but Jay Curry's been known to take a few chances.
That's what makes it more exciting. You know, you got the faster opponent, but somebody who's not afraid to take risks. And when you get the two together, it creates a lot of fireworks. But it is most certainly an excellent matchup.
Big D sending Curry off the ropes. Now pulls him down from behind, hooks the leg for the early cover, but too close to the ropes. Jay Curry escaping a pinning predicament there. Curry raking the eyes a little bit. Might be seeing some pent-up aggression here.
Well, that's definitely understandable.
Curry picking Big D up. Big slam in the corner. Jay Curry with a little bit of deceptive power. Sending Big D into the ropes and a big drop kick then, showing off his speed. I mean, Jay Curry pretty much the total package in some cases.
Oh, absolutely. Like I said, he's got a little bit of speed, not afraid to take risks, has some power to him. I mean, you think with a little bit of a push, this guy could be right up there. And, you know, I think a good way for him to prove that is by getting a shot at the tag titles.
Big D showing off some power of his own there.
Yeah, you look at these two next to each other, and they're practically the same height, same weight. I mean, they're very, very similar physically wise.
In fact, I think Jay Curry might be just a tad bigger, but not by much.
Yeah.
Oh, Big D with the showboating, and Jay Curry shuts him up quick.
That's one thing he's got to learn is you don't showboat. That's one thing I've always stressed, and I know it's a part of the, you know, entertaining the fans, but more often than not, showboating will get you put back on the mat.
Big D staring up at the lights, and again he is. After that neck breaker, a cover here from Curry. 1, 2. Kick out by Big D.
Curry's looking good early here. Been on the offensive most of the match.
Oh, what a shot out of the corner. Oh, Jay Curry, though, going up top. There's one of those chances. Oh, and Big D moves out of the way.
Yeah, with risk there comes not so good reward sometimes.
Big D just stomping on the face, and again, right on the cheek. Curry, though, trips him up. Sends Big D into the ropes, and another back body drop. Jay Curry with a little showboating of his own. Picks up Big D, big gut buster. And you know both of these men's partners, Legally and T-Rock respectively, probably back in the back watching this. They've been barred from ringside by Jackie Blue, who does not want anything to taint this night.
That's the last thing that we need is for any match in tonight's lineup to be tainted. I mean, we've had too much of it lately, and it needs to stop.
Here's a cover, 2, and Curry kicks out after a stunner. Big D, though, bulldog. There's more showboating. He can't seem to get enough of it.
That's just kind of the guy he is.
Oh, Big D off the ropes here. Curry in a very compromising position. D might be going for something big here. Sets up Curry. No, Curry. Russian leg sweep. Oh, wait a minute. Curry calling him to his feet. Might be feeling it. Curry. Oh, the Hangman's Noose connects.
He nailed it, too.
Here's the cover. 1, 2, 3. If that happens in Atlanta, the Smokin' Aces will be going on to Mind Games.
That's definitely going to set the momentum meter up high. Let's be interesting to see if they can keep that momentum going and secure that tag title.
What a match to kick off this episode of Revenge. One that we are already seeing is going to have massive implications for Dark Horizon. Later on, we're going to have a match between Kyle Andrews and PG-13.
Cole Van Zant here with a woman who will face a familiar foe at Dark Horizon, Shaylee Williams. Shaylee, it seems like your fate and Carmen Madison's fate have been intertwined all season. How are you feeling knowing it's likely all coming to a head?
Well, if I had to be honest, Mr. Van Zant, I'd say that I'm feeling hopeful. You see, it's almost a similar situation to last year. Once again, I'm going into a big-time match against a woman who, on paper at least, should be a great opponent. But she's too distracted with things outside the ring. And if you don't remember how our story ended last year, well, it wrapped up with me as the Femme Division champion. I have been trying to get back to that place. And at Dark Horizon, I'm going to beat Carmen Madison and get one step closer. Then Emma Kiwi will be mine at Mind Games 8. You can count on it.
That match is going to be absolutely ridiculous. Carmen Madison and Shaylee Williams are two of the female powerhouses in our sport, and at Dark Horizon they will lock up with a shot at Kiwi's Femme Division Championship on the line.
I know, Jeff, but that's not the only women's match we have lined up for Dark Horizon. Anna Machen is finally going to get her chance at payback when she takes on Naomi Gonzalez. No titles on the line, but a lot of emotion.
Those titles will eventually be put on the line at Mind Games 8 when the Wild Roses face the newly minted team of Gonzalez and McGinnis.
And you know the SWF fans are looking forward to that. You know what else, though? Tonight, Molly Rose and Morgan McGinnis are going to give us a bit of a preview. It's Femme Pandemonium, and I can't wait.
You don't have to wait long, Slick. That match is next. And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. The match we told you about just before the break, Molly Rose and Morgan McGinnis, it's happening right now.
And I'm excited. Just gonna say that right now.
Of course you are, Slick.
You too. Two, fantastic competitors are about to square off. I don't know what you're talking about.
I am excited about the level of competition we're about to see. Of course, Molly Rose and Morgan McGinnis, they met at high stakes in that fatal four-way match for the Femme Tag Titles, a match that Morgan McGinnis won. And of course, the Wild Roses will get their rematch at Mind Games 8, but before that, at Dark Horizon, Anna Machen is going one-on-one with Naomi Gonzalez because they appear to have some issues to sort out. But their partners are going one-on-one right here, right now.
Speaking of which, there's one half of the tag champs.
Indeed, Morgan McGinnis wearing that belt that she held for so long before the Wild Roses took it from her and her former partner, Lyda Masters, who we still have yet to hear from since episode 4. So McGinnis is back. I don't know where Masters is though.
By the way, SWF ReVenge is brought to you by Alternative Grappling Entertainment and by the Ivory Curse. Check them both out on Facebook today.
That's right, both long-standing sponsors of the SWF. Here we go, McGinnis and Rose kicking things off here. And McGinnis starting out with a flurry of strikes, but Rose coming right back. Oh, McGinnis cuts her off though. Rose has been improving by leaps and bounds, but you have to wonder how much her inexperience still affects her. Especially against a ring technician like Morgan McGinnis.
Absolutely. And, you know, she's definitely proven her abilities in the ring. But I think we've really yet to see how much she has improved as a singles competitor. We know she's fantastic in the tag team ranks, but it's very interesting to see how she handles herself.
Rose backing McGinnis into the corner. Whoa, wait a minute. Oh my goodness. What an acrobatic maneuver, followed up by another one. Oh wait, what the heck is this?
Oh my.
Morgan McGinnis just riding her to the ground.
Wow.
I mean, this is the sort of game that Morgan McGinnis brings to the table. Interesting submission hold there.
Absolutely. Looks like her strategy is just to wear Molly down and get her to the point where she just taps out or passes out.
A snap suplex from one half of the Femme Tag Team Champions. Oh, followed up just by a straight kick to the spine. Morgan McGinnis so sure of herself and her abilities.
Yeah, she seems to be focusing on that lower back area, softening it up a bit.
Indeed, and that'll take away any power advantage Rose might have. Wait a minute, Rose again, back flipping over her.
Oh,
same sequence as before with similar results. Wait a minute, Rose. Ah, spikes her with the DDT. The cover. 1, 2, and no. McGinnis kicking out.
That was a close count though, really early on. I think Morgan is reeling just a tiny bit, and as I say that, she knees her in the face.
Knee to the face, and now, good lord.
Oh my.
That was wildly inappropriate. McGinnis sending Rose into the ropes now. Oh, that neck breaker, just the combinations McGinnis is capable of. Here's a cover, 1, 2, and no, a kick out from Rose.
It's going to take a lot more.
Oh, the knee to the face, though.
It's going to take a lot more than that to keep Molly Rose down.
Now, the problem is McGinnis is more than capable of dishing that out. Oh, she lowered her head too early. Rose making her pay for it. European uppercut.
And that's exactly what she does.
Wait a minute, back suplex.
It's exactly what she'll do. I mean, you'd make one mistake and Molly will capitalize on it. But the same can be said for Morgan as well, so you really gotta watch it.
Rose with a gut buster there. Getting this crowd behind her. She's McGinnis into the corner and a forearm shot.
Definitely seizing the momentum here.
Oh, wait a minute. Rose might be looking for the wipeout here. Picks McGinnis up, and McGinnis with a facebuster reversal.
Nice reversal. She's just that quick.
No, just pulls her down from behind. And McGinnis. Oh, wait a minute. A queen suplex with a bridge. 1, 2, and no! Rose kicks out.
Oh my goodness. I thought she had her there.
Innovative maneuver from Morgan McGinnis, but Rose escapes. Back body drop from Rose.
I can't get over that pinning attack. That was just great athleticism.
Now that was a Morgan McGinnis original, the Queen Suplex. I don't think I've ever seen anyone else use it. McGinnis, a couple of elbows to get some distance.
Oh my.
And just a shot to the face. Oh, McGinnis going up top here. Gonna take a chance. And oh no, she misses. And Rose! Luthez press! Right hands!
Rose had enough.
Rose now. Big neck breaker.
Oh, she's feeling it now.
Rose gonna go for another wipeout here. Picks her up and again McGinnis with a DDT.
I think Molly needs to rethink her strategy here.
Straight into the cover. She might have her here. 1, 2, and no!
Very close. But I think Molly needs to think about going somewhere else.
Well, the clothesline misses, but no, the face buster as she turns around.
She could very well be unconscious after that.
McGinnis now. Oh, a shot right to the temple.
I think she's gone now. I think she's unconscious.
Yeah, that might have been a knockout shot there. 1, 2, and oh no! Rose getting the right shoulder up.
Wow, that's a surprise. I thought she was finished.
Rose showing some toughness here and a big suplex. Sends McGinnis into the corner.
She's hurt.
Oh, what is she setting her up for here? Wait a minute. Molly Rose and takes her down. Hurricane run off the top. Rose going to the top rope now. Oh, the leg drop and does not connect.
Oh my goodness. This could very well spell the end for Molly Rose.
Oh, McGinnis. No, hits that full Nelson Bulldog.
And
into a cover, and this is over. 1, 2, 3.
And it's a foregone conclusion.
Rose went for it all with a leg drop off the top rope, and McGinnis made her pay for taking that chance.
She just couldn't.
Might have been that inexperience again.
And she just couldn't land the big move. I mean, she twice went for her finisher, couldn't connect. Went from the top rope, couldn't connect. It just wasn't in the cards for her to.
Indeed, and against a talent like McGinnis, it's difficult to pull that stuff off.
Blue, I'm done with this.
Josh, I know you're upset.
I'm done with Powers and Dahanet running roughshod over the SWF and costing me every opportunity I've gotten this season. I want them both in a match at Dark Horizon. I don't care if I have to take them 2-on-1. I'm going to end this.
Ooh, that is music to my ears, Joshua. This time when I pin your shoulders to the mat, maybe it'll stick.
You know what, Mr. Powers? You've made yourself quite the proverbial thorn in my side all year. So I'm more than happy to give Josh exactly what he's asking for. In fact, not 1, but 2 shots at you. Mr. Arcanum, you have your match at Dark Horizon. A handicap match against Powers and Dahanet. And should you win, you'll go on to face Jason Powers 1-on-1. Finally, at Mind Games 8 in a match of your choosing.
Whoa! Hold on just a second there.
So glad that we understand each other now, Mr. Powers. And if you'll all excuse me, I have a show to run.
Homeless is in your heart.
not your conditions.
I know there's a few bootleggers in here. You know, you find the prostitutes and whatnot in this area. Drug addiction brings a huge variety of people.
I had a scholarship to Wayland Baptist University.
Keeping my wife alive has been more important to me.
I'm just tired, man.
Swamp of pride. I just want to be an average Joe.
They're trying to satisfy that pain inside. It ain't gonna go away.
All this down town where you live.
The Son of God, the Son of Man, he also walked this barren land. I am the homeless.
We're back, ladies and gentlemen, with another small preview of Dark Horizons undercard. You see, last week, Connor House lost his bid to become the second member of Team SWF when he was defeated by Mike Kizzar in what could only be termed an instant classic.
That's right, but my sources say that Connor wasn't too pleased with the result and demanded another shot at making the team.
Blue wouldn't comply, of course, but she decided that House deserved something for the effort he's put in all season, so she made the match. Connor House will face Eric Ridgway at Dark Horizon for the #1 contendership to the Intercontinental Championship.
That's only half of the story, though. Also announced this week was a match between Chip Davis and Sam Bratton for the #1 contendership to the Hardcore title. And if you remember back to Mind Game 7, anytime that Davis and Bratton are in the same ring, fireworks are imminent.
Which leads us to this match, a cross pairing of sorts, as Connor House takes on Chip Davis. Let's get to the ring. The roles we have seen Chip Davis in this season have been extensive and varied. I mean, back at Fanning the Flames, he faced Kyle Andrews for the SWF Championship in a match that might be Match of the Year candidate when this is all said and done. But now he's going to be facing Connor House. And at Dark Horizon, he's facing Sam Bratton for a chance at the Hardcore title.
Everything is out the window.
Most definitely. Devlin Hunter defends that title with a lot of pride and a lot of toughness. We will see more of that.
And his opponent from Brooklyn, New York,
And of course, Connor House coming out with the wild card in all this, Brooke. Have to wonder if she's going to figure into this match at all.
Well, it might as well just be a 2-on-1 affair, you know, and she just gets to stand on the outside and pick her spots. Because if there's one thing we know, it's Brooke is not afraid to get involved in affairs.
And we've seen many times the actions of Brooke lead to a Connor House victory. And really, House, I mean, Brooke's not afraid to get in there and mix it up, but you have to think House is at least somewhat responsible for it because he keeps bringing her down.
Oh, he has every intention of having her interfere. It's like something they talk about in the in the back before they come out. Okay, you're going to jump in at this point in the part of the match, so I can win. Okay.
Now starting things off with a number of European uppercuts, and Davis has enough of that, sending him back with a knee to the face. And it's kind of tragic that Connor House has Brooke out here to interfere because he is a very talented wrestler.
Oh, absolutely, but you know he hit a little bit of a cold streak and thought that maybe he needed some extra leverage. So, you know, he found Brooke, and, you know, it's been a little hit or miss here and there, but I think overall she's been a pretty positive effect on his performance in the ring.
Connor House now setting up Davis. Big reverse DDT. And you also have to think House probably has a huge chip on his shoulder after last week losing to Mike Kizzar in that no disqualification match. That match was something else. Davis up on the top rope now, coming off, and House just swats him away like a fly. Big vertical suplex from the former hardcore champion. House going to work on the leg. A little bit of similarity here. I mean, House is going to be facing Eric Ridgway at Dark Horizon for the chance to go on and face Kevin Martin. He's going to be facing a man who favors speed and chances, and that's exactly what he's facing right now, a man who favors speed and chances. So, I mean, maybe is this a tune-up match for Connor House?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, you might as well paint Eric Ridgway's face on Chip Davis's body and just call him Eric Ridgway.
House now collision in the middle of the ring. Davis trying to take advantage. Another knee to the face. Brooke up on the apron for whatever reason.
You know, I'm kind of curious if Brooke has some kind of like insider thing with the referees, because nobody ever kicks her out.
Well, she's always very careful to not get physically involved. I think that would cause the referees a bit more pause, but she always keeps it very non-physical. House an elbow drop off the second rope right in the heart of Davis. Here's a cover from House. 1, 2, and a kick out from Davis.
Well, you don't exactly have to be physical to cause, help somebody win a match or cost somebody a match. All you got to do is be there. I mean, it's time and time again we've seen people show up at the top of the ramp. Hi, I'm here, and all of a sudden the guy they're distracting loses. Same goes for Brooke. She gets up on the ring, distracts, Connor wins. It's just one of those things.
I can't argue with you there. We've seen it so many times. Brooke has been there all season. Arguably, the only reason Connor House isn't the hardcore champion is because Brooke wasn't able to be at ringside for his hardcore title matches.
In essence, she's become his crutch.
And that's what's so tragic about it. Davis, a drop kick to a seated Connor House. Davis going for the cover, and here we go. Brooke up on the apron, preventing the referee from getting the 3 count here. House easily kicking out. Davis, though, what an enziguri kick. Davis up on the top rope. Wait a minute!
Oh, she doesn't get physical. Huh.
The hell just happened?
Oh, it's pretty obvious. She kicked him. He fell.
And House, big superplex. Come on, you can't tell me the referee didn't see that.
Like I said, something's fishy.
House now, big fall-away slam. Massive amount of showboating. House thinks he's got this match in the bag, and I can't really disagree with that. Wait a minute, Davis. Look at this. Oh, my goodness.
He could have the quick pin right. Oh, no, too close to the ropes.
Too close to the ropes. Wait a minute. Oh, and Brooke goes into the guardrail.
Thank you. I don't normally.
House inadvertently center out. Davis now. Oh, the frog splash connects. But I think he hurt himself in the process.
Both guys are out. Refs administering the 10 count.
The referee's starting the 10 count. Both men look pretty much exhausted after that exchange. Davis going for the high chance, and he got the high reward and the detriment as well. Davis going to get the cover here, though. And again, Brooke making sure her man does not lose.
3. He had it. He had it 1.
Davis, the enziguri kick. Davis might be about to go for the blue chipper. And, oh no, House stops him. Snap suplex. House now. And, oh my goodness.
And that could very well be it.
House call connects. 1, 2, 3. It's over.
With the assist from Brooke.
Oh, most definitely.
It's a shame that such a young, promising individual has to rely on this little thing to get this way in the SWF. It really is a shame.
Will she figure in at Dark Horizon? Will she hand her man the victory? Madison walking around outside. Wait, what the hell?
Whoa! The heck was that?
Who the hell was in that car?
Everybody has heroes. Someone they look up to. Someone they aspire to be. And that day, I was going to meet mine.
Cliff Gons, eh? Reporter from Noteworthy magazine?
That's why I'm here.
What's the story about?
The Sparrow? I mean, he refused every interview ever since he got arrested. But all of a sudden, he decided to talk. And he wants to talk to me.
Tell you something, we could use him now. Ever since he got locked up, I feel uneasy just walking in my car at night.
Scared of a ghost. Who do you know that's even ever seen him?
I ain't taking any chances. You know, when I was younger, I had a crush on the Sparrow.
Ah, the Sparrow.
Do you have an opinion on him?
Well, you know my opinion on it.
A little early, huh? Date went that bad.
Brianna Vance here, with one man who is about to walk into a match against Kyle Andrews to earn the coveted final spot on Team SWF at Dark Horizon, PG-13. PG-13. You are the only man in this equation that finds himself with the opportunity to have 2 matches at Dark Horizon. Any thoughts on what you'll do if you are successful tonight?
Brianna, let's get one thing straight. I am going to earn that last spot on Team SWF tonight. And I will go on to Dark Horizon and make all those RBN losers pay. Now don't get me wrong. I don't really care about standing up to invaders. And the idea of heroic teamwork makes me want to vomit. But I can see what Jackie Blue's trying to do here. She wants me to be on Team SWF. Because she wants to give that pathetic washed-up son of hers any edge she can in our match. Because we all know he's a little over the hill. But that's just fine. I will lead Team SWF to victory and take out Daniel Santoy. Then nothing will stop me from going on to Mind Games and becoming the new SWF champion.
Well, that match coming up next, but this weekend in Atlanta, Georgia, we've got Dark Horizon and a bevy of matches set for it that will have Mind Games implications. Starting out with this one, Chip Davis going one-on-one with Sam Bratton for the #1 contendership to the hardcore title.
Then we have Anna Machen taking on Naomi Gonzalez, duking it out. Machen's going for blood and revenge. Things will probably get hairy really quickly.
Indeed, that match going to get violent. Connor House going one-on-one with Eric Ridgway. We just saw House win thanks to Brooke's help. Will she help him win at Dark Horizon to get the #1 contendership to the Intercontinental title, or will Ridgway get it?
And after that, we have the Smokin' Aces versus Big D and T-Rock, the latter of which cost the Smokin' Aces the tag titles. Now they're out for revenge and a tag title shot.
That match bound to be something special. Josh Arcanum in a handicap match against Chaz DeHonage and Jason Powers. If he wins, he gets Powers at Mind Games, but can he take on both men at one time?
And then we got Carmen Madison and Shaylee Williams locking up one last time. This time for a chance to punch a ticket to Mind Games and a title shot. Who's going to come out on top?
Who will face Emma Kiwi? And then the storied rivalry gets its next chapter. PG-13, Daniel Santoy, the #1 contendership to the SWF title on the line. Who will face Mike Kizzar in Dallas, Texas? But right now, we have the final qualifying match for Team SWF. It's going to be PG-13 against Kyle Andrews. No disqualifications.
This is a match that I've been excited for all night, and a lot of the fans here have been as well. These two at the top of their game. Crazy. I can't wait for Kizzar.
And with the added stipulation, Jackie Blue had to sweeten the pot a little bit to get Kyle Andrews to agree to anything. So, if Andrews makes it onto Team SWF, and if Team SWF wins, which we know they will, Kyle Andrews gets an SWF title shot before Mind Games.
That's one hell of a stipulation.
Indeed, I mean you almost have to wonder what's in it for PG-13 now. Although I'm sure just getting the chance to take all the credit for Team SWF's victory over the RBN, that's probably more than enough for PG-13.
Oh, absolutely. Anything to stroke his ego.
Hell, he might even leverage it for a title shot of his own. You never know. Of course, if he beats Daniel Santoy, he gets a title shot anyway. Kyle Andrews, of course, still trying to recover from that loss at High Stakes against Mike Kizzar in a brutal 3 stages of hell match. You have to wonder even if he's at 100% for this.
Yeah, he just doesn't seem like he's been the same since. And I know you said that before, but it's been pretty evident in the following weeks. Just, it's not the same person. And you gotta believe a victory over PG-13 might just get him back on the track that he needs.
Indeed, and if he wins against PG-13, we need him on that track because he will be the 3rd member of Team SWF, joining Mike Kizzar and Alex Knight at Dark Horizon in the 6-man elimination tag. Which we also found out tonight, the 3rd member of Team RBN will be Jason Brigade from the WWR, who will be teaming with Kenzo from the VWA, and of course, Corey Jones from the URWL. I mean, these matches have a lot at stake.
In all honesty, I'd be happy with either man representing the SWF, though. They're both at the, well, one's at the top of his game, one's still close to the top of his game, even though he's kind of a minor setback. But both are great competitors, and I can see them really leading the SWF to victory.
Andrews and PG-13 starting off with a little bit of chain wrestling, going counter for counter, and Andrews drop kick to the back, and then just taunting PG-13.
It's really seemed to me that Kyle has become just a bit more serious since his loss. He very quiet, very to himself. I mean, more than he was already.
Yes, Andrews, the picture of intense focus. Ever since that loss, you have to wonder if that Hell in a Cell match. I mean, we've known for a long time it changes people. Maybe it changed Kyle Andrews a little more than we thought. Big atomic drop. European uppercut, staggering PG-13 back. Andrews now face buster. Andrews going for the clothesline, but PG-13 planting with the DDT. Kind of an odd dynamic here. Neither man really getting the support of the crowd, which for good reason. Oh, wait a minute. PG-13 over the top rope, and Andrews sidestepping him, and PG-13 ate it, and then into the stairs. Don't forget, this is a no disqualification match, as Andrews picks up the stairs and into the face of PG-13.
Right to the face.
This match escalated quickly.
This one could be over quickly.
And PG-13 falling right into those stairs. And Andrews, oh my God, not on the outside. Andrews, oh my goodness. Double underhook pile driver on the outside of the ring, and that might be it for PG-13. Wait a minute, Andrews, oh, and kicks him. Kicked his head right into the ring post.
I was going to say that PG-13, I would think, would have had the advantage in this match early on, just for his, hardcore background. But it seems early that Kyle's really taken it to him.
Now PG-13 trying to get some momentum back. Big reverse DDT. This match does seem to favor PG-13, but for some reason Andrews has come out here like a man possessed. Although PG-13 seems to be battling his way back into things with a blockbuster. Here's a cover. 1, 2. Andrews getting the right shoulder up, and a small cheer in the arena. I mean, are they trying to get behind Andrews?
I don't know, it's kind of hard to tell. The crowd's very neutral. There's smattering of cheers here and there, but for the most part, pretty neutral.
Another double underhook pile driver from Kyle Andrews. Sends him into the corner of the knees to the chest. Those knees that we have seen many times used to great effect. PG-13, though, elbow and sends him away. And PG-13 locks in a triangle choke.
I'd be very surprised to see Kyle submit here, but I don't think that's really what he's going for. I think he's just going to try and take away some of the power that Kyle has.
Indeed, wait a minute, PG-13, the roll up. He's got a foot under the rope, ref. No, oh my goodness.
I thought he was going to steal one.
We saw him do that against Alex Knight several times. Oh, comes off the top rope. Misses with a stomp, and Andrews with the knees.
Patented Kyle Andrews.
Oh, wait a minute. Match about to pick up here. Andrews with a chair. Andrews. Oh, what a shot.
Oh, my goodness.
With the steel chair, PG-13 might be out cold here. 1, 2, and no. All the excitement is building.
Just rang PG's head, his belt.
PG-13 on the outside. What is Andrews doing here? Wait a minute, Andrews. Oh, my God. Oh, my.
Oh, my goodness. Right up against our table, too.
Flipping senton, and then PG-13 went face first into the table. My goodness. I'd love to say that both these men are just want to represent the SWF so badly, but I'm pretty sure Andrews just wants that title shot.
Yeah, I think it's all about the gold for him. I don't doubt that he's not. I don't doubt his loyalty.
Oh, wait a minute. No, don't. Please don't do this.
Come on.
Now PG-13. The big clothesline on the outside.
Took off his head. Well, I was about to say earlier, I don't doubt Kyle's loyalty, but he's got other things on his mind than, representing us in a little, invasion match, if you will.
No, PG-13 pulling Andrews down onto the chair. Oh, wait a minute. What is he doing here? Oh, my God!
My goodness!
Good Lord, and PG-13 and another shot. Here's where that hardcore background is going to come into play. PG-13 and Andrews moved out of the way again.
Wow.
Andrews now. Hardline's coming. Goes for it. No, PG-13 ducks under in a spear. Oh my goodness. Wait a minute.
Oh.
What the hell? It's Santoy.
Uh-oh.
Wait a second. Oh, short Sondo. There's no disqualification. The referee can't do anything.
He's going to get the win.
Wait a minute. 1, 2, 3. It's over.
Kyle Andrews has stolen this match.
I don't know that Kyle Andrews stole it so much as Daniel Santoy stole it. Getting his last bit of momentum, and we have our last member of Team SWF in the big 6-man tag. Oh, and here comes Jackie Blue.
Is she going to reverse the decision?
I don't know. She has a neutral look on her face. I can't really tell what's fixing to happen. Wouldn't be outside the realm of what we've seen her do before.
Mr. Andrews, though your win tonight wasn't pretty, I must congratulate you on earning the final spot for Team SWF. And alongside Alex Knight and Mike Kizzar at Dark Horizon, we will prove to the RBN and the entire world that you do not cross the SWF. Because we will do whatever it takes, and you will fall. That is a promise.
And then I get the title shot you promised me.
Yes, a deal is a deal. But I want to make sure that you understand the gravity of the situation, Mr. Andrews. If for some inexplicable reason Team SWF does not win, you will never have another shot at the SWF title ever again. Do I make myself... Andrews, don't you dare...
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, here comes Brigade. I have a feeling things were about to get very bad for Jackie Blue. Wait a minute, here comes the rest of Team SWF.
Uh-oh.
Oh my God, it's pandemonium.
All hell's breaking loose.
Jones, Kenzo, Kizzar, Knight, everybody's out here, and here we go. Good Lord.
Oh, dear God.
Andrews with the drop kick to Kenzo. It's too much to keep up with.
I'm just watching the carnage.
My God. And Kizzar and Jones now outside the ring. Trading rights. I mean, this is ridiculous.
God, how many times can they hit each
Everybody
other?
Everybody fighting all over the place. There's Kenzo and Knight. Those two have unsettled issues, but they'll be settled at Dark Horizon. Oh, wait a minute, Andrews.
Uh-oh.
Andrews going to the top rope. Oh my God.
Oh, God, no.
Oh, my God.
Watch out,
Incoming.